Do 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 do. Hey, are you spying on me? Come over here. Let me teach you a couple of things. Just testing my mic out. You know what I'm saying. Hey guys, I got a couple of lessons for you today. If you are clear coating a mural, I just finished this one. I want you guys to do 3 coats of the clear coat thin. If you will look closely at the right angle, you can catch and see the sheen. Come over here and see if you can see it. Now I'm going to do a thin coat. Look at this red. I don't know if you guys can see that sheen, but watch again. You can see it get a mirror image. You don't want it to run. However, if you're doing clear coat, you want to go on thin, especially if you have your needle all the way back where it lets out the maximum amount. This is just air. When you start pulling it, you can, I don't know if you can see the 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 actual liquid coming out. You want to stay back. I got it cranked up all the way. You want to stay back pretty far and move quick. If you move too slow, you're gonna have runners. So watch about this pace and this distance. I already did right here, so I don't want any runners. You keep the same distance away from the wall. So my pattern is hitting about an area like this. If you get real close, it will create lines. I've got a couple of more things I wanted to show you guys before I move on. Next thing, whenever you pour paint out, I don't know if you guys have this happen. You guys go to pour paint out, you get a buildup around the lip. Your lid will never, ever, ever go on all the way by beating it with a hammer. There's no way. You have to clean it out. If you're constantly painting like me every day, you're reusing paint. This is a huge tip, guys. What I want you to do is I want you to push the lid on, finger pressure, make sure there's somewhat of a seal, even if it's with the wet paint. When there's wet paint on the lip, that's good enough. This is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to take some painter's tape. I want you to push down on one side. I want you to pull tight, and I want you to push down over here. I want you to do it 3 times. You do one side, you do this angle, and then you do this angle. Make almost like make a cross, make an X with one more in the middle. Now, guys, I'm going to be using this like tomorrow or in a few days, so this is a good enough seal. It doesn't have to be hammered on, and it can't be. It'll never seal right. You'll just dent the lid of your can. Next thing, final tip. Whenever you have paint brushes and you're using paint, let's just say this I have paint on this brush. Guys, you can spend a lot of time rinsing out your brushes. I always use my shirt. If you don't have a rag around, get yourself an old sweater and simply just use an old sweater as a rag, okay? And so what? Use it over and over. I hang it up in my shop area, and I don't wash it. You know what I mean?
That's not true. I wash it for you all the time.
My wife does, but not with oil-based paint, with acrylic paint. Once it's dry. The final thing I have for advice is sometimes I'll be on the go. I'll have paint. I'll have paint on my brush, right? And you can literally, guys, if you don't have any access to, say, a water faucet, say the water is off somewhere, bring a bucket of water with a lid on it. Obviously, take your brushes, throw them in a bucket of water, and literally bring your bucket. Either leave it at the job or take it with you. Final thing. This is my final tip for the day. Let's say you haven't used all the paint up in your HVLP gun. Okay, if you screw it on with the lid, no air is getting into your paint cup from the outside, from the atmosphere. The problem with it clogging and drying and clogging is going to be the tip right here. But how can air get to this and clog up your tip whenever it's submerged in water? It can't. Your paint tip and your paint brushes cannot dry up if they're submerged in water. Let me show you my little shop real quick. If you're a painter on the go like me, traveling to different murals, paint jobs all over the country, I want you to get a toy hauler. That way your whole shop literally can be in the back. Drop the gate, plug in somewhere with 110 power. You got your ladders, you've got your generators, you've got everything. These are our bags. Look, guys, stand back a little bit. You can literally have a sleeping quarter as well. This is a bed. I'm not gonna go all the way down, but I just wanted to show y'all the way that this thing works. This bed is on a on electrical motor chain system. This is the toy hauler. So this are a few tips. I know it's a little scattered, but it'll help you if you want to be a traveling mural artist, a traveling house painter. If say you're single or you do have a wife that wants to like travel the country, rent out your home, get yourself an RV, but make sure it's a toy hauler. That way you can carry all your tools with you, all your ladders, everything else. You can have a look. I guess you already saw the mural. Finish this one. Oh, and you can, huh? Yeah, and you can bring your puppy.
They want to see the puppy.
They want to see the puppy. Oh, there's a little mini horse. I know, but the lights are unplugged, so I don't have to drain the battery.
There's the baby. Okay, sweetheart. They just wanted to say hi.
You just give him his own little bed and cover it with a sheet.
Yeah, couch is covered.
Yep, that's his little bed. Okay, guys, I just wanted to try out this new mic too. Test, 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 test. You're getting too close. I'm backing up from you for a reason. Oh, that's later on. Test, 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 test. Can you still hear me from way back here? All right, love you guys. Izzy Scope Paint Pro out. Well, this was a waste of tape. Waste of tape. Huh? Are you still filming?
Yeah.
Well, if you're still filming, a zebra. If you're still filming, then you're still filming.
All right, I gotta go.
You gotta go?